North Star Funding Solutions. My name is Tom Ellis, and today we're going to talk about bank instrument financing. Bank instrument financing has a lot of moving parts, and today we're going to talk about each particular part. But first of all, we're going to use today an example of a $50 million project. If a project's requesting $50 million, the first thing that we'll do is we will go to our syndicated group of investors and let them know that we're in the process of securing financing in the amount of $50 million. From there, we will approach one of our Tier 1 global banks, and we'll have that bank issue us a bank instrument for $50 million. We'll immediately take that bank instrument, we will assign that to our syndicated group, and in return, we get the money that's required to fund your project. So that is considered cashback instrument financing. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the construction aspect. Now take in mind that there are three general areas to this particular program. With the construction aspect, we will provide you 100% financing to the cost of the project. The interest rate will be based off of the American one-year LIBOR. We'll add a 2.5% margin to it, and that interest rate will be fixed and guaranteed. Probably the most attractive feature to this particular program is we will allow you to defer your interest-only payment, which will be based on what you've drawn down at that time, and we will defer that, and that payment will be rolled to the back of the loan. The interest rate, again, is based off the American one-year LIBOR, and we'll add a 2.5% margin. So if you want to calculate your payments, take roughly about a 3.5% interest rate, interest only, base it on what your draw schedule is, and that's what will be deferred to the back of the loan. This loan is non-recourse, there's no prepayment penalty, and we will pay all due diligence up front. The number one concern that we received from a lot of input from the developers was the ability to be able to secure permanent financing once the construction financing is complete. With our particular program, we will automatically provide you permanent financing. The interest rate will be based on a 20-year balloon. It'll be amortized over 40 years, and that interest rate will be based on a 3.5% margin, which will be added to the American one-year LIBOR. So that is the permanent financing. The second concern that a lot of developers that provided us input was the ability to get into this program. As we all know, when we had the crisis, the financial crisis in 2008, a lot of trade lines were affected, credit lines were reduced. So with our particular program, we will offer you bridge loan financing. So again, let's go back to what we talked about in the beginning with a $50 million loan project. In this particular case, to get into this program, that cost to you would have been $2.4 million. But with our bridge loan, we will put up the $2.4 million on your behalf, and the cost would be $150,000 to do so. So as you can see, we have eliminated a good portion of the upfront fees. With the bridge loan financing, it is up to 90 days, it's interest only, it's non-recourse, and it will automatically be taken out at the funding table. The only thing that you need to do to qualify for the bridge financing is to be able to secure the term sheet from the lender. So that is the bridge loan financing. So in summary, with our program, you will get 100% financing to the cost of the project. You will be allowed to have a deferred payment. The interest rate will be based on the American one-year LIBOR with a margin of 2.5 fixed. We'll pay all due diligence up front. We will offer you permanent financing, which will be based on the 20-year balloon, amortized over 40 years. That interest rate will be fixed and guaranteed. More importantly, we will provide you the bridge loan financing to get into this particular program. Again, the bridge loan is for up to 90 days. It's interest-free, it's non-recourse, and there's no prepayment penalty. What I'd like to share with you is a little bit about Tom Ellis. I have over 20 years experience in the lending business. which includes residential lending, commercial lending, and development lending. Prior to that, I served 8 years in the United States Navy as an air traffic controller. With North Star Funding Solutions, we're all about teamwork. We're extremely transparent. We like you to be involved with everyday actions and movement with your loan program. If there's any questions that you may have, you will always be able to get in touch with us and we will answer those questions immediately, may it be through email, cell phone, or just regular office lines.